This is from the book Pakistan Army's First Warlord, who led its longest war, General Douglas Gracey and the Kashmir War of 1947-48. The book is available on the Amazon books, and a hard copy may be purchased directly. Gracey's passive conduct in October and November 1947. Gracey was officiating Pakistan Army's acting Commander-in-Chief in the end of October 1947 and November 1947, while the Commander-in-Chief Messervy was on leave. Gracey's actual position was the Chief of Staff of the Pakistan Army. At that time, there was no Chief of General Staff, and the Chief of General Staff, as you know now, it was called Chief of Staff. During this period, Pakistan Army missed the most decisive opportunity to win Kashmir. However, this issue is complicated and simply Gracey cannot be blamed. Most so-called military historians of this war ignored many facts that contributed to Pakistani strategic and operational failures of Kashmir War. Pakistan's most powerful decision maker, Mr. Jinnah, made fundamentally serious mistakes in selection of his team and seriously lacked communication skills. His selection of defense minister was seriously flawed. Liaquat Ali Khan, the first defense minister, held the dual charge of prime minister and defense minister, in addition to being irresolute, keeping in view the fact that this man never entered Kashmir. This man, Liaquat Ali Khan, never entered Kashmir throughout the 14 months long Kashmir War. Liaquat knew nothing about military matters. This scribe's grandfather's elder brother, who was his senior at MAO College, Aligarh, described him as a most unimpressive man and a backbencher. This scribe's grandfather was Liaquat's class fellow at Aligarh. Mr. Jinnah had a potentially good choice in selecting a defense minister. Sardar Shaukat Hayat, who had won 1946 elections, had served in the British Indian Army as an officer and could have performed as an excellent defense minister who could communicate with Pakistan Army's British Commander-in-Chief. Instead, Mr. Jinnah selected Liaquat, who was notoriously bad choice. Later, he selected the Sir Nawaz of Court, who also was not very clued up about the military matters. Mr. Jinnah failed to establish direct communications with his hand-picked and vetted British Commander-in-Chief and Chief of Staff of Pakistan Army, both Messervy and Gracey. In the 2007 published History of 11 Cavalry, Colonel Sardar Yahya Afindi revealed that Messervy, a dynamic armor veteran of World War II, later on stated that had the Pakistani leadership taken him into confidence, he would have suggested a much better way to invade Kashmir rather than the use of tribals. This is from page 152, footnote, Punjab Cavalry by Sardar Yahya Afindi, Oxford University Press, Karachi, 2007. Mr. Jinnah was not able to communicate with the acting Pakistan Army Commander-in-Chief, Gracey also. Instead of ordering Gracey directly, Jinnah passed orders to move Pakistan Army into Kashmir indirectly through Governor of Punjab, Sir Francis Mudie. It has to be noted that Jinnah did not inform Gracey in person. He instead arranged for his political acolyte, Sir Robert Mudie, the Scottish Governor of West Punjab, to telephone Gracey with his instructions for a Pakistani military intervention refers page 112, Vietnam and the Unraveling of Empire, General Gracey in Asia 1942 to 51 by T. O. Smith, Palgrave Macmillan, USA 2014. These circuitous orders to Gracey were to advance into Kashmir with two infantry brigades, one based at Rawalpindi and the other at Sialkot. As you can see from this hand-drawn map, Mr. Jinnah ordered Gracey to march two infantry brigades into Kashmir as indicated by the yellow line. As you can see, a brigade from Rawalpindi going towards Srinagar, brigade from Sialkot going for Jammu. This was the map depiction of Mr. Jinnah's orders. The position in October 1947 was that a squadron of armored cars could have enabled Pakistani tribesmen to capture Srinagar. Instead, Mr. Jinnah ordered the acting Pakistani Army Commander-in-Chief to send two infantry brigades. As stated earlier, the proposal to send an armored car squadron was vetoed by Mr. Jinnah's hand-picked minister Raja Ghazanfar Ali and Brigadier Sher Khan. We see absolutely zero understanding of military matters here. This was a political failure and Gracey had no connection. Mr. Jinnah's orders two infantry brigades to attack Kashmir, but his hand-picked minister has cold feet when an armored squadron is proposed to attack Srinagar. Pakistani failure in October-November 1947 was not Gracey alone, but Mr. Jinnah and his cabinet, also a pathetic chapter of Pakistani military history if one compares Pakistani chances of victory in Kashmir, sabotage by Raja Ghazanfar Ali and Brigadier Sher Khan, military cross were greater vis-a-vis Jinnah's orders to Gracey to send two infantry brigades to Kashmir.